Stacy, you're the host now. You can make me co-host.
All righty. Come on now. There you go.
Thank you so much. I'm going to add the participants. All are in queue.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Friday Morning Fitness.
Good morning.
Good morning. Everybody ready for a good workout going into the weekend?
Ready.
Making it hard because you've got 2 days to recover.
Yes.
And initial 18 were injured. They were flown back on C-17. President Biden promised that this attack by ISIS will not
We
go
have Brian with us this morning from Get Set Up Support. Brian is here to help you with any technical issues you might have. And he's available directly in the chat. If you have questions about your Zoom connection or about your audio or video settings, reach out directly to Brian in the chat. Please be sure your microphone is set to mute for the class so that your sound is not going out into the World Wide Web and being recorded for others when they request a recording of today's session. It's great to see everybody. I hope you all will have your videos turned on, set on, your cameras on, so that we can see you and make us feel more like a community. I love when I can see a little bit of movement in the screen. It's so much more motivating than a black screen that just has your name. So please don't be shy. This is a no judgment zone. We'd love to see your faces. We're not looking at, if you combed your hair or if your workout space is, clean. It doesn't matter. Please just be here with us today. I love it. Love to see you all. Thank you. Of course, it's optional. I just think it makes us feel more like a community, and I really enjoy it. And I know everyone else does too. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here and go through my opening slides real quickly so we can get started. Yay. Friday Morning Fitness. Here we are. We are doing our combo class today, which combines a little bit of everything that we've done all week. So it's a combination of cardio and weight training. So you might want to have some light hand weights available. I have a selection of 2, 3, and 5 pound weights available over here in my little corner of my workout space. And remember, if you don't have weights and you want to just go through the motions with your hands and arms, that's wonderful as well. It's a great place to start to learn proper form and format. My name is Stacy. I'll be your guide this morning. I'm from the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. And along with a master's degree in counseling psychology, I've been involved in the fitness business since the mid-1980s. I have been a personal trainer, a group fitness instructor, a club manager, an owner, and involved in corporate fitness, where I trained in various clubs in the Baltimore, Washington area and some of the larger government agencies as well as hospitals. I love connecting with other adults who are interested in improving their health and overall wellness. I love answering questions about getting started in fitness, as well as leveling up if you're an experienced exerciser and you're ready to take it to the next level. Excuse me. We do learn from one another. So as I said, ideally, we can all see you and your cameras are on. Just an option, but so much more motivating than seeing that black screen with just your name. Remember, you can request a recording after class. Just email help@getsetup.io. And I'll remind you of that email once again at the end of the exercise session. If you're joining by live stream, we welcome you. We're so glad you found us, but remember the best way to participate is to join us and register for a class. That way you have the advantage of connecting with our little fitness community here. You can add your comments to the chat log, which I will see at the end of class. And you can ask questions to Brian, our TA. Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products or services. Be sure to check with your doctor prior to starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any health conditions or take any medications. And if your doctor has given you any recommendations, limitations, or restrictions regarding how hard you're working out or how big your movements are, please be sure to follow your doctor's recommendations, not anything I show or demonstrate during class. I'm going to stop my share now and begin sharing my spotlight here on my screen so you can see my workout space. There it is, all bright and shiny for you. Not very big. You know, I'm a little bit hampered by space here, so we do the best we can. I try to at least get in my head and my feet so that you can see what we're doing. So once again, today's class is a combo class. We do a little bit of cardio and a little bit of weight training. After we warm up, we're going to alternate. Our first round of circuit training will be cardio, then weights, cardio, then weights. It's 4 exercises. We will repeat it 3 times, and each time gets successively more challenging. So we're going to start with our march as we always do. This is your go-to. If you don't like the exercise, if it's too complicated for you, or if it gets too intense, please return to marching or just walking in place. You don't have to stand still. You can go forward and back. You can do a walk in a circle, whatever works for you. But we're going to just march here as part of our warm-up. We're not doing a lot with the arms. Remember, this is the first round. And the purpose of a warm-up is to increase body temperature. Yeah, like we need that today in this heat, right? Increase core temperature, increase heart rate and respiration rate. And we want to bring it up very slowly so you can identify where you are comfortable today, especially in this heat. If you are hot like I am, I have air conditioning, I have a fan, I have air movement. It's still very humid and uncomfortable. I have 2 bottles of water here ready to go so that I don't run out. So we're going to make sure we hydrate. So here we are with our marching, keeping it gentle. Our warm-up is a great place to check your posture. I do my best to teach posture in every class and remind you that you want your transverse abdominals, that's the underlying abdominal muscles that go side to side. You want to make sure those are engaged, or another way to put that is tighten your tummy. Make sure that's going on and your diaphragm is lifted. Keep your spine straight, think long and tall. Your neck should be lengthened, shoulders pressed down and back, and your chin would be level, horizontal, right? So we're marching right here, and you're checking your posture. And now we're going to go to a step touch. Here it is, step touch. Today with step touch, I want to add shoulder circles. So we're going to loosen up these shoulders because this is what we use. Around to the back and around to the front. Let's do that. Slow it down a little bit with the step touch. Take your shoulders around to the back and around to the front. We use our shoulders a lot with our weight training in this class, so let's make sure they are loosened up. Access that range of motion. Get that joint lubricated. Gentle movement begins lubricating the joints for more intense movement later. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Let's go back to our marching. Pump those arms a little bit harder. Lift those knees a little bit higher. Four, three, two, heels in front right here. Lifting my arms just to waist height. As I reach out, alternating right and left foot. Remember to smile during class today. This is a joyful experience. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to laugh. I'm going to be silly, make mistakes like I always do. And you're going to laugh along with me or at me, whatever gets it going. I just want you to have fun and enjoy working out. That's one of the best compliments that I receive in my feedback is when people say, I didn't like working out before, but Stacy makes it fun. I hope I make it fun for you. 4 more, and 3, right and left. 2 more, right and left. Last one, hamstring curls right here. Crossing in front and lifting to the side. Remember, a hamstring curl is just lifting your heels up behind your body, toward your buttocks, and squeezing that hamstring. You don't have to lift your feet very high. 4 more. 3. 2 more. Last one. Let's take it back to a march. Drink water if you need to. Lift those knees just a little bit higher. Pump the arms just a little bit harder. We are increasing the intensity. Let's do a step touch now. And we're going to add our shoulder circles, which means we're going to slow it down a little bit. Around to the back and around to the front. Loosen up those shoulders. 4 more, right and left. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold your feet apart and reach across. This is a gentle torso twist. Check your posture right here. Are your abs engaged? Diaphragm lifted? Spine lengthened? Head up, shoulders relaxed. It's a lot, isn't it? 4 more. Woo! 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Heels in front right here. Arms are up now to shoulder height. Just reaching out in front. Do you feel yourself warming up? 4 more, right and left. 3 more. Last one. Hamstring curls right here, pulling it up from the bottom, nice and strong. Four more, right and left. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, march in place. We're going to start our first circuit with Grapevine and Reach. Step, cross, step, and reach. Reach out. That's right. And we have 30 more seconds to go. Grapevine and Reach. Remember, you can do just 2 steps to each side if that's more comfortable for you. And our reach is going to get bigger, and we're going to add a leg lift when we go through our other rounds just to make it more intense. 10 more seconds. Let's do one more here, right and left. And then go ahead and pick up your weights appropriate for shoulder work. Front, side, back, raises. I'm going to go with 3s today. At least for the first round. Now you can march and do these front, side, back if you like. I prefer stationary, but you do what you like to do today. Based on your fitness level and your experience, I find that when I'm stationary, I can focus a little better on the muscles. Lift up to the front, shoulder height, return, up to the side and return. You want this movement to be nice and slow, smooth and consistent, only lifting to shoulder height. Palms are down, lifting to the side, palms facing inward. Lifting to the back, palms are also inward. And your elbows are soft, not locked for this movement. And we're doing 60 seconds. I've already started the clock for you. We have 45 more seconds to go. You find your own pace. If you're just a beginner today, you might want to do every other round. Whatever you're comfortable with. I do tend to make a more heavily intense workout on Fridays. We have 2 in a row scheduled because we have the weekend to recover. We have 15 more seconds to go right here. Make sure your tummy is tight and your diaphragm is lifted. Neck is relaxed. One more front, side, back. I think we can do it. Front, side, and back. Good. Go ahead and put these weights down. Get ready for curtsy and reach. So curtsy and reach is a cross behind, step, reach to the side. Cross behind, and at 30 seconds, we're going to change sides, and I'll call it for you. That way we'll do both sides. I find starting with the cross behind helps make sure you switch sides when the time comes. We have 10 more seconds here on this side, reaching up and then down low. One more time and we're going to switch sides right here. Step, cross the other leg below, behind, arms are low, and then step and reach. 30 seconds right here. These large body movements really increase body temperature. So watch your pacing, please. Take it easy in this heat. 5 more seconds. One more time. Here it is. And relax. Grab lightweight or one weight. One weight can be kind of heavy. I'm going to grab a 5-pound weight. We're doing full arm swings. They're called giant swings. Again, I like my position to be stationary. Knees are slightly bent, toes turned out at 11 and 1. Reaching up and return. Nice and slow. This is a smooth and consistent movement. Holding the weight right here. One hand on each end of the dumbbell. 45 more seconds. Are you smiling and breathing and engaging your abs? Good. 30 more seconds. $15 more seconds. Stay with me, you can do it. This is only the first round too. This is the 4th move of the first round of our circuit. 5, 4, let's do one more full swing, up, return. Go ahead and put your weight down, hydrate, and then join me for round 2. Drinking plenty of water here in between rounds. Stay with me with that. Okay, so our first move is grapevine with a reach, and now we're going to do a slight leg lift with that. Grapevine, reach, and lift. Grapevine, reach, and lift. Take it at whatever pace is comfortable for you. We're doing 60 seconds right here. This is the second round. First move of the second round. Good. I see everybody moving. Thank you for turning on your cameras, those of you who are allowing me to see a little bit, a glimpse into your workout space. Let's do one more to the right and left. Here it is. And then grab your weights for front, side, back raises, working on the shoulder. I'm going to use 5s this time. I may regret this because it's hot, but let's give it a try. Stationary position, get your posture correct and in alignment. Go front, side, and back. That's right. Good. Front, side, nice and slow, and back. Remember to keep your elbows soft. We have 30 more seconds. You can do it. Stay with me. If you need to take a break and do every other one, that's okay. Ten more seconds. Come on. Let's get those in right here. We can probably do one more full round after this one. Here's our last round. Let's make it really slow. Lift and lower to the side. Lift and lower. Woo! And to the back and bring it back in. Go ahead and put those weights down and join me for curtsy and reach. Start with the curtsy or the foot crossed behind, reaching low and then up to the side. Do a little bit of a leg lift if you can with this reach, just like we did in the grapevine. That's a little bit of a balance challenge. Reaching low and high, nice big moves. That's right, and I'm counting your 60 seconds. You have about 30 more seconds to go. Pace yourself in this heat. $15 more seconds. That's right. Slow it down if you need to, or keep your movement smaller. Here's an example of a smaller movement, not reaching quite as big or as high, as hard. All right, last time. Good. Oh, I forgot to switch sides. I'm sorry. When we do our third round, we'll be sure to do it to the other side. Go ahead and grab your weight for giant swings. I'm going to actually go up to 8s for these today. Get your posture in alignment. Whew. Get ready. Here we go. 60 seconds starts right here. Lift and lower slowly. Keep those elbows soft. Remember, if you're just starting out, you want to use a light weight. If you have neck discomfort following any of these moves or tomorrow, it's because perhaps you have taken the weight a little bit too heavy too soon. Want to make sure that your neck is relaxed. It tends to just want to tense up as if it's trying to help with the lift. And that's what causes that little bit of discomfort you might experience. 15 more seconds. One more time, just lift and lower, nice and slow. Let's lower slowly. Good. All right, go ahead and put that weight down and hydrate. Be sure you hydrate well. We're gonna, after we hydrate, we'll start our third round. Woo. Grapevine and reach is our first move. Step, cross, step, and reach. There it is. Make this a nice big move, or keep it relatively small if you're just starting out. Don't want to overstress your body. Thirty more seconds, and smile. Stay with me. Fifteen more seconds. Here's the last time. Good. Grab your weights for the front, side, back, arm raises. Ooh, my eye. I have fives again. Stationary stance or marching, whichever you're more comfortable with. If you're stationary like me, your toes are pointed out at 11 and 1. Knees are soft. Keep your elbows soft as well. Let's go for 60 seconds. Front, side, back. Make sure your abs are engaged. It helps protect your lower back doing these lifts. And the goal is to make sure that your torso is stationary, not moving, not rocking, not trying to help. Keep your neck lengthened. And back. We have about 30 seconds to go. A little bit more than 30. Keep this movement nice and slow. Remember, if you're just starting out, it might be helpful to just do every other one. 15 more seconds. Oh, I hit the wall. Then lower. Good. We have time for just one more of these. This is our third round, so we want to make sure we are making the most of it. And go ahead and put the weights down and join me for Curtsy and Reach. All right, so remember, whatever side you did on the last round, try and remember what that was. We're going to do the other side now for 60 seconds because I forgot to have you change. I'm sorry. So cross behind, step and reach with both arms, lifting a leg if you can. And our 60 seconds has started. Take it at your own pace. Keep it small if you prefer. Here's an example of a smaller movement. Notice that I'm just reaching behind a little bit and just lifting my arms slightly. A bigger movement is more of a full body move. I try to involve a little bit of everything. Bending my knees on that curtsy. Lifting up here. Good. 30 more seconds. Let's see if we can get in one more curtsy and reach and relax. Go ahead and grab your weight for those giant swings. And this is our last exercise of the third round. So you want to make it count because we're going to move on to another round of different exercises, right? And up and return. We're doing 60 seconds here. Lift and lower. Find your own pace. And if I didn't mention it before, you guys know, if you would rather just lift to shoulder height and return, that's okay too. The goal, of course, is a full reach. But I want you to do what's comfortable for your range of motion today. And that depends on your shoulders and how they are feeling this morning. It might be different from the last time you did these, and it could be different tomorrow. So be sure you listen to your body. 30 more seconds and smile. Fifteen more seconds. One more time. Here's the last one. Let's make it count with a really slow return. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your weight down and hydrate. Drink plenty of water, then we're going to start with another new circuit. Woo! Okay. Our next circuit is going to start with step touches, and we're going to add mini rainbow arms. Now, to really get the most out of this movement, you want to add a little bit of a knee bend on each side, keeping your torso upright, bringing your legs together. Now, you can take your arms right here for a mini rainbow that's shoulder height, or head height, or all the way. We have 30 more seconds. Pick your poison. Make sure you're breathing and smiling along with me. Fifteen more seconds. For those of you I see, great job. One more time to the right and left. And go ahead and grab whatever weights you're comfortable with for biceps curls. Biceps curls right here. I'm going to grab 8s today. Feeling ridiculously strong. Might regret it later. Anyway, biceps curls, elbows in tight at the side, making those arms stationary. Holding a stable position if that's your preference, or marching if you want to do it that way. 60 seconds of just bringing those weights up to the shoulder and a nice slow return. Lift and lower. We've started our 60 seconds already. Lift and return. Nice and slow, especially the return. In fact, the very last one, we're going to do a super slow descent with those weights. Typically, when we curl the weight up, that's called the concentric part of the exercise. And when we lower the weight, it is the eccentric part of the exercise. The real work gets done on the eccentric portion of the lift. For some reason, that's how your body works. So here's our slow one. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put your weights down and join me for half jacks. Half jacks, as many of you know, are just half of a jumping jack. It is a non-impact move, and you can take it very small, or you can really emphasize with a knee bend and a big reach. Choose what works for you today, and our 60 seconds is already on the clock. This is the third movement of our second circuit. Good. Our fourth move is going to be step side lunges, or not, or step side squats, or not if you don't want to do the squat. 10 more seconds. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you're just going to grab a weight in each hand and hold on to it while you let your legs do the work. One more time. Here it is. Last one. Go ahead and pick up your weights. Again, I'm going to use my 8s because they're nice and heavy. My legs are strong. So here's your step side squat or not. If you're squatting, you step to the side on 1, squat on 2, return on 3, step together on 4, and we're going to alternate sides, just like this. Now, if your knees don't want to squat today, that's cool. Just step and hold for 2 and 3 and return. And that looks like this. Hold, 2, 3, together. And believe it or not, you're still getting a benefit even if you're not going to bend your knees together today. So do what works for you. Let's start with 60 seconds. Here we go. Step, 2, 3, and return. Side, 1, 2, 3, and back. For your squat, remember to stick your booty out in the back as if you are closing a car door with your butt, and lift. Keep your torso lifted, but you want to stick your butt out toward the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 2, 3, and 4. We've got 15 more seconds. I know I did a lot of talking in that one, but proper form is very important in squats. Here's your last one. Go ahead and put the weights down. And we're going to do our step side, step touch with those little rainbows, mini rainbows right here. Add a knee bend. Once again, if your knees are happy today and you're feeling like you have this range of motion and support, there it is. The knee joints tend to be weak as we get older, and that can be partially due to excess body weight as well as weak legs. Remember that joints don't actually have muscles. So if your knees are weak, it's a function of having weak quadriceps and hamstrings, the muscles that attach to the knee and support the knee. And the only way to strengthen them is to work the darn things. So we got to bend our knees to strengthen them, unfortunately. And I know for some people that's painful and certainly a reason to avoid. I don't want you to cause any pain. We have 15 seconds left. Make the most of them and smile because we're having a great time and we're learning a lot this morning. Here's our last right and left. Yay! Woo! All right. What was our second one? Biceps curls. All right. Get in position and ready. Let's go. I don't want to take too much time in between so that we can maybe get in our 3 rounds today. I'm not sure. The math always seems to work, but in reality, never seem to be able to get, oops, I have a hair in my mouth, sorry. That was not the correct movement. We have 30 seconds to go. Remember, mind over muscle. Focus on that biceps contraction. And lower slowly. Don't squeeze. Relax your fingers. Yes, good. Oh, you guys, I'm so proud of you this morning. You're working hard in this heat. 15 more seconds. Come on. And return. Our next move is going to be half jacks. Let's do one more biceps curl and lower slowly. Count for 10 with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, put your weights down. Ooh, I was squeezing the weights that time, and that doesn't help. The weights are a little heavy. Ooh, so I was squeezing my hands and I can feel it. Half jacks, let's count those 60 seconds. Now remember, you can make them small. You can emphasize this movement and make them nice and big. Reach nice and long. Take up your workout space. Bend your knee with that reach. 30 more seconds. I hope you're having fun. This is a joyful day. I'm grateful that it's Friday. I made it through the week. We get 2 days off. Those are my recovery days. A little bit of rest and recovery. 10 more seconds. One more time to the right and left. Good. And let's do our step side squat or not. All right. Ready? 60 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're just starting out with squats and your knees are just getting used to it, make your squat really small, right here. If you are more experienced and looking to challenge yourself, make your squat deeper. I'm going to turn to the side for just one set so you can see my body position from the side. Step, squat, lift, and back. And notice I do keep my torso and my head upright on that squat, but my booty goes out in the back like I'm trying to close a car door with my butt because my hands are full. That's something that might happen in real life. You can make it a squat. There it is. We have 15 more seconds. Stay with me. Last one to the right and left. Here it is. Go ahead and put those weights down and hydrate. I think I'm finishing my water with this drink. Oh. All right. We got through 3 rounds of the first circuit, 2 rounds of the second circuit, and I'm going to give you a cool down, and then we'll do our breath work and our positive affirmations. Let's start with Grapevine. Woo! Rainbow arms. Do a little knee bend on each side. And now let's do step touch. Step touch, side to side. And heel digs out in front. Just reach with your heels, reaching out in front. That's it. Four more to the right and left. Three more. Two more. Here's the last right and left, and then we're going to do hamstring curls right here. That's right. And four. Three more right and left. Two more. Last one, march in place. Let's march forward 4 steps and back 4 steps. Ready? Here we go. Forward to the front, lift those arms and bring them down. Forward to the front and down. 4. Here's the last time. Inhale as you lift your arms and exhale, bringing it down. Right corner. Woo, and back. We're going to do 4 here in this direction. 2 more. Last one. Left corner. Yes, here we go. And back. Up. Back. 2 more. Last one, and we're going to go to step touch, right? Here we go. Step touch. Just one arm now coming across the body. Keeping it low. Four more. 3. 2 more. Last one. Hold your feet apart and swing side to side. No arms. Swing side to side. Give yourselves a little bit of a dip as you go through center. As you switch your legs. Just a slight knee bend. We're working those quads this morning. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold your feet still. Let's go down and up. Just slightly, very soft break in the knees, very gentle, down and up, down and up, down and up. Moving back so you can see my feet, down and up. My toes are pointed at 11 and 1, just slightly outward. As I bend, I keep my knees going in the same direction as my toes. We call it knees over the toes. Just means they're pointing in the same direction. Right here. Here we go. And now hold down if you can. We're going to do some stretching right and left over the body. And if you don't want to bend your knees today, you can do that stretching with lengthened legs. That's perfectly okay. But if you're good with a little bit of a bend, take your bend right here. Let's go up and over to the side. Keep your torso facing forward. So you get a good stretch here, not a twist. Use this other arm for support on that thigh. Take it down as low as you can. But feel the stretch that's right here. Armpit to hip stretch. Release. Let's go to the other side. Reach out, up and over. Hold it right there. Feel that stretch and release. Find a comfortable standing position so we can do a little bit of breath work. And have some positive affirmations. I need a little bit more hydration. Maybe you do too. Feel free to get your water bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the rise and fall of your lungs, your rib cage, your diaphragm. Notice what your body does as you draw in a breath and then as you exhale. Don't change anything, just notice. Notice the tempo of your breathing, the pacing. Are you a little bit out of breath from our workout today? Is your breathing just a little bit more rapid than when you are relaxed? Just notice. Again, don't attempt to change or modify, just be aware. With this next intake of breath, I want you to bring in positive thoughts and images. Positive images like flowers, the faces of your grandchildren, beautiful scenery, vistas, puppies, kittens, butterflies, whatever is beautiful and positive and joyful for you. Imagine that image coming right in with good, happy thoughts like joy, gratitude, happiness, optimism, and peace. And as you exhale, release anything that's dark and gloomy that's hanging around the edges of your brain. Try and let that go. Send away the worries and fears, any type of anger, judgment, criticism, deadlines and due lists. Just push that away for right now and enjoy this moment of gratitude for our wonderful workout this morning. Congratulate yourself and be grateful for your body that it allowed you to get up and join us and go through this movement today. It is a wonderful thing and a blessing to have opened your eyes, to have this technology, and to be here with you all. Here are a few positive affirmations for you to take with you today. I accept myself and love myself totally and completely the way I am right now in this moment. Not with any changes or goals that I have set for myself, but right now, today, I accept myself, I am worthy, and I appreciate my body. I love myself. That's a hard thing sometimes to wrap your head around, but it's so important. Today, I will work on my problems and I will let them go. I want to clear my mind and heart for the weekend. So anything I work on today, like at my job or the rest of the day, I'm going to work on them in the moment and then I'm going to let them go so I can enjoy a wonderful, pleasant weekend. I forgive myself for mistakes of the past, present, and future, and I move on. I forgive others as well, but sometimes we have to forgive ourselves first before we can wrap our head around forgiving someone else. I trust the intelligence within me. I trust and respect my gut feelings that warn me of impending danger or those messages and prompts in my body to drink more water or take a nap or rest easy. Sometimes they say, turn off the alarm and sleep a little longer. And sometimes those prompts might even tell you to skip a workout, and that's okay. I just want you to know that it's okay. Listen to your body. I am patient and kind with my fearful thoughts. I respect them. I am patient with them, and then I push them away. Thank you and goodbye. I choose to perceive the peaceful side of life. I choose peace over being right. I choose peace over an argument. I choose peace. I am at peace. I hope you are too today, and I feel joy. I hope you have a peaceful and joyful day. Please stay with me while I share my closing slides and finish my water. And if you're going to be here for the second class, refill your water before you come back and press play. I'm going to share my closing thank you slides right here. Once again, thank you for joining me. And if you're active on Facebook, please share your experiences in my class and other classes here on Get Set Up. Share them and use the hashtag Get Set Up or the @ at Get Set Up, or email liz@getsetup.io. If you're not active on social media, just email Liz and she can help you out and post your thoughts and feedback that you might have. If you're looking for some other related exercise and movement classes over the weekend, check out Ageless Grace taught by Ellen, or Shirley's line dancing and hustle classes. Try some yoga with Christina or Tai Chi with Tai and other instructors. My next class in 15 minutes is core training. And then again on Monday, I do core training as well, because core training truly is the foundation of fitness. It's what we need to improve our balance and our posture. Be on the lookout for the email that you will receive following this class if you registered. That email contains some key takeaways, as well as some suggested other classes you might like, and a link where you can share your feedback. And you know I read all the feedback, so let me know your thoughts and feelings. I really appreciate them. You can invite a friend to join you here on Get Set Up. Once you book your class, just click Invite a Friend, enter their email address, and then press the orange tab, and they will automatically receive an email inviting them to join you right here on Get Set Up. Once again, as promised, here is that all-important email address, help@getsetup.io. Make sure you have that email address handy. That's the email address you want to use to let us know you'd like to host an interest group, suggest a new class topic, or share an organization in your town or community where we should seek a partnership. That's also the email address you're going to use to request a recording of today's class session. Thank you once again for joining me. I hope you had as good a time as I did. I hope you got a great workout. Remember to hydrate after this class. Eat some lean protein and complex carbohydrates to assist in your recovery, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye. You